Hello everyone, my name is Nishant and this is our channel ServiceNow Made Efficient. You call it SME. This is your guide to ServiceNow wherein all the processes are simplified, they're efficient and accessible for all. When I say for all, I am including everyone as most of the channel includes content specific to developers. So here we would like to break it down for process analyst, business analyst, be it administrator, or developer, even someone who is new to ServiceNow, even as an end user, how do you use ServiceNow, the different modules and everything. So that is our intention with this channel. So we'll start with the ITSM. Our first topic here is incident management. So we'll understand incident management, how it works in ServiceNow. So we have a demo lined up for it. So before we start with incident management, let's first understand what is incident. So incident by definition is an unplanned disruption to an IT service that requires a resolution. For example, you're working in a company and then there is some issue with your email. At the end, you got to know that there is some server down. So that is, you can call it as an incident. Now, what is incident management in this scenario? So incident management basically will help organization to restore those services as quickly as possible, minimizing the impact on operations. So here in our case, it's company's email server going down. And what is the process involved in incident management? It involves identifying the incident, logging the incident, analyzing, and resolving the issues. So we're going to cover a demo here, including logging an incident, how do we categorize and assign it, how do we resolve it, and closing it. So let's quickly move to our PDI and see. Okay, now we're going to create this new incident and I've already selected incident. I'll go to create new. Okay, so we have these fields to be filled in, that is for the login and incident. So for myself, what I've done is I've already gathered some details about an issue, which we discussed in an example as well, that unable to access the company email account. And so let's start with it. I'm adding a short description, unable to access the email account. Okay, for example, if I'm logging an incident, so I should know who is the caller. So I am the caller. I'll put it as John Adams. I'll put in the category because this is related to an email. Email is probably close to the software. I'll put it software. In case you find some other issue for probably related to hardware, you select hardware, maybe for database. And if you are not sure about, what is the category, you can simply go with the inquiry help or maybe some other like general another case. We'll go here with software and here we're gonna select email. So this will be automatically populated once you select one category, subcategory, service, offering, and then configuration items, right? So in service as well, you can select related to your issue. So once we have selected all this information, now here you can also select, because I'm self-service, so I'm selecting self-service here. You can select state, you can leave it, impact and urgency. For now, you can select on a basis, but later on when it will be assigned to some assignment group or some engineer, they would be analyzing it and then giving it the right priority. I think we are good here. So we need to provide as much information as we can. So it will be a detailed description of our issue. I'll go to my sheet. Okay, so this is a detailed description. Let me add it here. Now there are certain things which are part of an incident in ServiceNow. So you see these related search. So you can also select any knowledge or article which are related to these issue what you have just typed in short description. If you find that you are able to get answer from here, you can it is good. If not, then you can add add those articles here as well. So I think we are good with creating the incident. I mean, logging in the initial one. So are we good here? So I'll put it as submit. Okay. So we have submitted, and because I know this is my incident, I'll open it. Now, the next thing is, as an end user, I have submitted this ticket. Now it has to be resolved by someone. So there is a group who should be working on it, and the group name is assignment group. So before that, I want to highlight one important thing here is, once the incident is assigned to someone, there will be certain SLAs that will be activated. So for now, if I come to SLA, there are nothing here, right? So as this is related to email, I think Exchange would be someone who would be working on it. And if I want to assign it to someone, I can assign it to Carol. So Carol will be working on it. So what I've done is I have assigned this ticket to someone else, and whatever we are doing, there is a activity of this incident, that is the work notes. So there are notes captured here. So I'll update it. Okay. Fine. So, right, this is assigned to Carol, and the state has changed from new to in progress. In progress here is fine. So here we also have a feature of impersonating, because this ticket is assigned to Carol. So I would like to act like, this is assigned to Carol, and Carol is actually working on it. Right now it's system admin, so we do not want system admin to work on it. So what we'll do is, let's just remember this incident number, and we will impersonate as Carol. So let's see, do we have, yes, Carol Chrisman. I will impersonate as Carol Chrisman. Okay, we are done. So we can work on SOW, that is my service operation workspace, and also in the normal incident as well. So here I can check with incident assigned to me. I'll go to the incident tabs and I'll see assigned to me. Okay, this is what has been created by John, and it is with me. I'll open this up. Okay, now I will analyze this ticket. What I can do is, if I see that suppose this is not the critical incident, so I can uh, if it is taking time, I can change the priority, and it's already fine. So this is depending on my analysis, I can change it. If not, then the other thing is, suppose I can write steps here. For example, I have analyzed it, and then I find it, what is the resolution here is that the count is logged because of the multiple attempts. So what I'll do is I'll provide my analysis that I have analyzed it and found the account was logged due to multiple failed login attempts, unlocked the account and verified successful login of the user. So I've already provided all the resolutions and what I have done. Okay, once this is done, I can save it. Okay, so my comment are added here. I can simply move. Okay, we can move to the different stages. For example, on hold, in case you need help from some other teams, you can put it on hold, and in that case, the SLAs will be stopped. And the other thing is, suppose you see that this is the resolutions and everything is fine now, so you can put it in resolve state, or you can get in touch with the John, and you can ask him to provide confirmation over this issue. If he provides this, you can capture those notes here as well for tracking purpose. If not, then you can put, so you need to put some. Okay, now this is an important one. So when we are capturing all the notes and everything before moving to the resolution, so because if this is something we need to see, that you need to provide a resolution code, that how do you resolve it. So you have provided a solution. So you have various solutions, like how sometimes you need to raise a change. So you can mention If it is that case, that it is resolved by change. If it is resolved by problem, resolved by request, worker unprovided, user error. So all the different, or sometimes you can see that it is part of known error, that is KEDP, it is duplicate. And so here we have already provided a workaround and resolution notes. I will copy the same and I will add here. And so I can click on knowledge if I want to create a knowledge article on it. If I do not want to create a knowledge article, then we can skip it. So for now, I do not want it. I will simply save it. Okay. So now what is the difference between putting an incident to resolve state and close state? Right. So you might not see the close state here, but usually what happens once it is in resolved state, suppose John is facing this issue again, maybe next day is facing this day. So he can reopen the previous ticket instead of opening a new ticket. So that is where this resolved part is required. And so there is an property in, according to that property, after 5 days only, this resolved directly converts into a closed one. So after that period, this incident cannot be opened again, and you need to raise a fresh incident. So that is all about incident. This video has gone little too long, but yes, that is all we have covered in incident for now. And okay, thank you so much for being with us. We will soon be back with a new video covering ITSM and the detailed description about a module. How do you log an incident? How it is worked from the different personas, like we discussed today, from end user to the person who's assigning it, then the person who is actually working on it. So those there are the important part of incident management. Okay, thank you so much. We'll see you soon.